It's Jacob's birthday today. He had a little bit of a birthday celebration and up and riding Mike Stewart straight away. Look at that. Just great bottom turn around the section, cuts out. Yeah, and he's starting off this heat with a bang right on the horn.
Wow, that was a very intense last 30-second exchange there in that heat. Chase O'Leary just being the victim there. Pushed back into fourth.
Wow. So this is it. I mean, we got things starting to happen for the whole round three starting to shape up. It's going to be pretty exciting.
That's right. If you have just tuned in, this is the sixth stop on the Grand Slam Series. This is down here in Mexico. We're at the IBA Turbo Zicatela Pro, presented by Sporting Bet. I'm Alex Leon. This is Jeffrey Hubbard.
What's happening, guys?
JD Hub from Hawaii.
Woo.
And Jeff got through his first round, won his heat, so he's advanced through to round three. And you know what, Jeff? You're in the world title chase again. You're in the hunt. You're sitting currently third on the world tour.
Yeah, I'm sitting third. You know, I mean, Mitch and Guillermo both don't have a fifth result yet, so you know, this is going to push them, give them a boost. But you know what? Hey, I'm just having fun. Just going to take it heat by heat, and just not really worried about the world title at the moment. Just just go out there and try and win this contest, because this contest is awesome. I mean, this is where like dreams happen. You know, Puerto Escondido, best beach break in the world. You know, you want to go out here and put on a show for everyone, and it's going to be really exciting. So. Guys
That's
just
right.
cutting out.
You know what? While those dreams are getting being made right now, we'll cut down to see someone's dream just came through. Jacob Romero.
Birthday boy.
Muchas gracias, Alex. I'm here with the winner of the last heat, my good friend Jacob Romero. So, Jacob, how does it feel to not get eliminated on your birthday?
Yeah, it feels great. Today's my birthday, obviously, and it was really difficult out there. And luckily, I got that one last wave with the birthday sex on my birthday, so that was pretty cool.
So it felt good to have some sex on your birthday then?
Yeah, somehow, because I'm a single man now, so I'm cruising.
Solid, man. So was it pretty difficult to find the zones out there, or what?
Yeah, there's a lot of current moving. It's not as big as expected, but you got to do what you got to do, and thankfully I got those two scoring waves, and I moved to the next round.
Solid. So you took care of business then. So you want to make any shout-outs to anybody back at home, Islands?
Yeah, taking care. Just wanted to say thank you to my mom and dad, my brothers, my family. I love you guys. Yeah, and my friends and my sponsors. Thanks for the support, and yeah, enjoy the last heat of the day. Aloha.
Right on, right on. So that was good with Jacob Romero enjoying his birthday, and moving on to round three. Back to you guys in the booth, boys.
Yeah, that was Dan Zimmer bringing us that interview with Jacob Romero, that heat winner, another Hawaiian.
Yeah, it was really cool to see, Jacob Romero taking the win on his birthday. He's stoked. You know, he loves these conditions, just wants to boost. We saw that, finally got a good ramp at the end and got that score. And
Combination forward spin.
Yeah, ARS to spin, right into a nice roll. We call that, in Hawaii, we call that birthday sex, when you do a spin after your ARS, because you get a little extra. Like birthday sex, and he did it on his birthday. Up and riding. Who's this?
There we go. Eda Luciano
Big
from Brazil.
Roll. Wow.
Wow, two big rolls there for Eda.
Did he make that second roll? He might have. I guess it's hard to tell, but there's a great heat surfing right there. You got two good moves, and he's looking good. That's what you want right in the early moments of this heat. Let's watch it. Take us through it, Leo.
Yeah, there we see a nice bottom turn from Eda. Sort of stalling at the top there, waiting for get a bit of speed and momentum. Punches the roll there. This one's, nice extension roll. Lands, really good landing there.
Yeah.
Ed Luciano. I mean, we've seen him. He took out that last GQS event in Venezuela. He's sitting third on the GQS tour, so he's going to requalify no matter what.
Yep, exactly. So he's already relaxed. He's requalified, even though, and he can only improve here. I'm not sure what he was sitting.
Yeah, Eda's sitting 20th at the moment on the World Tour, on the Grand Slam.
Yeah, he's in 20th. So, he's got a ways to go. But, he was dropping a few. He just needed to add a few results, because we'll see what he can do here. Beach breaks. He likes beach breaks. He's working on things here in Brazil. I know it's a lot of beach breaks, and he's really good. So here at Porto, it's all sand, so he's not really afraid of the reef. He can just push it.
Yeah.
And do his ARSs and rolls, and we'll see how he can go.
That's right. I mean, he's really good in these competitive conditions. In these smaller waves, he's really good. And we've seen his improvement over the last few years in bigger waves. And he's starting to really be really good in big waves now. Like we saw today, just then, Etta Luciano just...
7.13 for 2 rolls, and and he's a big boy, so
That's
right.
right.
He's one of the bigger guys on tour. He's probably like 75 kilos, 80 kilos, and
he's probably 6'2", 6'3". Yeah, he's big.
Just does these extended arm ARSs, and he's got a really interesting technique. His arms are probably like a meter or so long, so even in small waves and how heavy he is, he can get up and out of the little wave and do these ARSs.
That's right. So we saw Mike Stewart get a 3.75 with 2 small rolls on his first exchange. Jones in 3rd and Novi in 4th. Not really with any scoring waves at the moment. So quick shout at the sponsors. Freedom Fins, Turbo, Red Bull, Colorado Surf, Inverted Bodyboard Stores in Australia, pretty big sponsor for this event. Coastal Playground, and your main sponsor, one of your sponsors, Reflex Wetsuits, Jeff.
Yeah, Reflex hooking up everyone with those great product packs they had for the Salvemos Porto campaign.
That's right.
Really, really cool options they got. They're giving away, $150 vouchers, which is almost a spring suit at this time of year. I know, guys, in all over the world, it's getting a little warmer in some areas, southern hemisphere. So get those spring suits. They're looking really sharp, and they can get, all the packs. They're giving away some really great vouchers for these wonderful wetsuits. They have some of the best wetsuits on the market, and yeah, I'm loving it. Can't wait to get the new range. Frothing.
That's right, and yeah, there's waves back in Hawaii at the moment, starting the season.
The season started in Hawaii, and we got some nice northwest swells grooming the sand, getting it all shaped up, and gosh, yeah, it'll be fun to get home.
Yeah.
But at the moment we got some great surf coming in the next couple days. The next couple days look amazingly boost, but hey,
That's right. And you know what? It's a bit flat at the moment, so we'll just jump to a quick ad, quick advertisement, pay the bills, and we'll be back after this.
Hi, my name is Jacob Romero, and this is my high-performance signature model. Growing up on the island of Maui, I surf heavy waves every single day, and this board has been designed to handle that. The contours on the deck for better flex and grip when landing big airs. The extra foam under my body softens the impact. The certain slick is better flex and projection. Nose bulbs for grip, 50-50 rails for speed, and channels for control.
You know what? Why those
Board
dreams
features
are getting
precision stringer
being made
inlay.
right now, we'll cut down.
This means the stringers are molded in with the core, giving the board added strength and longevity. This board is available in 2 core options, Polypro and Paradox Sail. The Polypro comes with a single circular stringer and is better for warmer water, and the less dense Paradox Sail comes with 3 flat stringers and is better for cooler water. I designed this board to handle everything, from heavy waves to big airs. This board will take your riding to another level.
The IBA Turbo Zicatela Pro, presented by Sporting Bet. I'm Alex Leon, this is Jeff Howard. If you just tuned in, we are up to heat number 4 of round number 2, our elimination round. And we have 26 minutes remaining with Etta Luciano, the Brazilian, in the lead, followed right behind him, Mike Stewart from Hawaii. And then we have Jones Russell, Michael Novi, right behind in 3rd and 4th.
So yeah, I mean, we got like the little bit of onshore slate coming in right now, but the faces, we have these rips sucking it out. So every once in a while, we'll get some really heavy sections still, Leo. Like the rip will suck it out and make it like a big ripple. And we got 3 to 5 foot surf on the sets. We saw Chase O'Leary just get smashed by a couple bombs. Here's
that's
Novi.
right.
Look at this one. He's on a great looking section.
Novi.
What's he gonna do? Oh wow! What's it gonna be? Oh, just
fading out there for Novi, not getting any ramp section there for him.
Wow,
You can see he's building up speed, looking to hunt down that sort of air reverse backflip bowl, but just nothing produced for him.
Yeah, I mean he's been around. He's done pretty good in a lot of events, and so we know how talented he is. But he's got Jones Russell, who's one of the better trialists that made it through. He's really strong from Port Macquarie, and we saw how good he got 3rd in the trials. And he's got Mike Stewart, a 10-time world champ, just fighting for these waves. I mean, this is intense, man. These guys got a battle royale here, and Eder off to an early lead with a 7.13.
He just come off a win too in Venezuela last week.
Yep.
We just want to thank our media partners too, YouTube, IINet, And like bodyboarding in Brazil, they're looking after us down in Brazil, promoting the event down there for us. So thank you guys down there. And everyone who's tuning in from all over the world. This is the Turbo Zicatela Pro in Mexico.
Yeah, it's awesome. We're here.
We're back online. We've had problems with the webcast the first day. We had a lot of technical issues here after that hurricane. Had destroyed some of the lines that we were using that we weren't aware of until we actually got the webcast starting to run. So we fixed all those up.
So
we see Etta just having a look at this one. Done a nice forward spin. Nice roll on the inside.
He's
and he's going to...
Oh, he is done.
Just pull out. So
wow.
Etta Luciano, another scoring wave for him.
You know, that's good. He consolidates. He's going to put a big gap between him and the rest of the field right now. He's got a second scoring wave, probably better than Mike's 3.7. So it's really going to put some pressure on everyone right now to try and, get through this heat, because now they know there's only, Edder's taking up that top spot. They're fighting for second at the moment.
That's right.
Though, I mean, we do have a lot of time left, 23 minutes. We can see these guys just come through and see what happens. See what happens with these sets out the back, whether Mike Stewart.
Yeah, we got some lines approaching. There's some lines coming in. Horizon looks very busy. We're going to get a good exchange here. Let's see what happens. Let's see who's in priority and who's going to be the better out of this.
Big set coming. Mike Stewart paddling over it. And he's just opting to duck dive. It's a bit closed out. No one going. We got another wall behind it. Let's see if anyone goes on this one. Anyone looking at it? Mike's paddling. We'll see if he's going to go. No takers.
Mike Stewart still competing at the age of 50, I think. 49.
He said he's 49. It's
49,
amazing,
and he's still competing with some of the best in the world.
Yeah, it's all about your mental state and how fit you keep yourself and what you eat and your training regimen. I mean, man, he's sharp as ever. We saw him at Chile do that spin to barrel to big invert, and that was one of the best combination waves we've seen him have in his career, probably a huge air. I mean, at the end, at the age of 49, he's great. Here he goes, Mike Stewart and Mike Novi up splitting the peak.
Here we go, Mike Stewart. Have a look at this right-hander. Just gets a flop roll there on the end. Not great for Stewart. We'll see what Novi did on the left, if we can get a replay of that soon.
Yeah.
But there we go. Etta Luciano taking off now on this left.
Cuts out.
Just cuts out.
Yeah, so we got Eder cutting out of that. It looked like Novi just didn't get a score either. So Mike, at least Mike's got a score. I'm not sure if it's going to better his 3.75 though. That was, it kind of hit a bit of chop when he went up for that roll. And so, hey, he's got two waves, but he's gonna have to step it up. And Jonesy, not really just waiting patiently out the back. We'll see if patience pays off for Jones Russell, man.
That's right.
Looks like
Jones having a look at this left-hander. Looks like a nice wave here. Jones Russell having a look.
Bottom turn, big roll. Can he
big
hold
roll.
on? That was a huge explosion, man. This guy is strong. Let's see if he can push through it. Port style. No, man, that was big.
Just coming unstuck there, Jones Russell. Heavy landing there. And no, incomplete move for Jones Russell, so it's not going to better his score. He's going to still be in fourth position. Still got 21 and a half minutes to go in last heat of the day. Heat number 4, round number 2.
Yeah, look, Michael Novi up and riding way down to the end. That was a big flip for Novi. That's going to push him right up in the top into second. And so he's looking the goods with that. That was exactly what he's been waiting for all heat, Leo. Just just a little open face so he can do those big explosive backflips.
So Novi taking the left down the beach.
Yeah.
Pulling a backflip out. There's our Zicatela contest shirts you can buy online too. $30 from the IBA World Tour shop.
Looking sharp. Those look pretty cool, man.
Jump on the IBAWorldTour.com. Have a look at the shop. And $30 worldwide shipping anywhere. It also includes 20% off inverted bodyboarding and reflex wetsuits.
Yeah,
support the event.
Yeah, great deals going down. I mean,
that's right.
While you're watching online, go shop in between these lulls and support the sport. I mean, I'm really thrilled on how many people supported the IBA to get this contest back up. Thank you all the people that did the Salvemos Porto campaign, and really appreciate it. Really appreciate it.
That's right. It's really, having the event here has really helped this town out and this community after what they've suffered through. you know, no tourists have been coming here. It's been really quiet. The locals are struggling. Their businesses are really down. So they just want everyone to be aware now that they can come back here. It's better than before.
Yep, it's beautiful, man. It's better than before.
They've looked after it. They've helped it. Everyone got together and sort of really spruced up the area again. And I'll tell you what, it hasn't affected the waves. The waves are still incredible. One of the best beach breaks in the world down here in Port Escondido.
Wow, it sure is. And you know what? Beautiful days like this, end of September, beginning of October. I mean, look at us. We're laughing. It's overhead. The guys are just getting shocked. We have Mike Stewart paddling for this. Let's see if he'll go. What's Mike going to do here? Looks like a little bit of a pipeline wave. Oh, he gets shocked. Wow, that was an amazing pit. Can he come out? Yes, he can. Of course, Mike Stewart. What's he going to do? Oh, let's see if he can hold on and
wow, Mike Stewart.
He's got to push through. Wow, good. He pushed through.
Well, you know what? He's going to get rewarded for that barrel, and I think it's going to be one of the highest scoring waves in this heat.
That was a great barrel. Spit him out. Let's watch it. Look at the replay. Look, pipeline knowledge, Leo.
So pipeline, isn't it?
Just stalls it. Scoop. Stalling right there. Just starts barreling. Just shocked. Spits out. Whew. It comes out. Nice spin. And then comes a little stuck, but then nice big extended roll. Comes in. Rolls. And yeah, I don't know if his last move was actually completed. I think he actually probably should have pushed through. He cut out a bit early, so that's going to affect his score for sure. But, you know, it's the second backup wave from Mike. You know, Eder and Novi. Oh, it's a 7.5. So, yeah, that's a huge score. Everyone's, you know, we have 3 guys on 7s. Wow, this is a big heat.
Here we go. Michael Novi on taking the right hand. He's going to see if he can get around this section. No, he can't.
So, wow, this is an interesting turn of events here, Leo. Everyone, with 18 minutes left, we have 3 guys on 7s. So, big heat
Very,
here.
very tight heat again. It's been tight heats all day. This is the tightest we've seen. Three 7s have been thrown out, with Michael Novi having the highest score of 7.63 with that backflip.
Yeah, Jones Russell looks like he's almost in combo land. He needs to really step it up. But hey, 17 minutes remaining. We know how good Jonesy is. We saw him surf in the trials, and he's a really great competitor. Let's see what he can do here. We know his boy Kingy's at home doing fist pumps for Jonesy, trying to get him fired up. You know, and we got some guys paddling here. We'll see what happens. Split the peak scenario.
So here we go, Jones Russell on the right. The Port Macquarie boy, having a look at this.
Nice
Goes for a
invert.
nice invert there, Jones Russell.
That's good. He needed that. Needed to start.
He needed that score.
So that'll get him back on the game, man. Right back in the game. It's not going to be a 7, but you know it'll be a backup score. Could be the highest backup score of those guys. So maybe now he'll just be looking for a 7.
I think he'll be around the 4 to 5 mark for that for sure.
Totally, yeah. I think it's going to be around a 5. You know, should be up there. So let's look at this. Oh, well, look at this down the beach. Nice clean invert, man.
Yeah, nice tweak, good style.
Speed line, really clean landing. So that's a good heat for him, good wave. And now he's got 15 minutes to try and find that 6 or 7 point range to advance. So it's intense.
So who is going to be the victor here? We've seen a few blokes go home already today.
Yeah. So we got Michael Jones Russell with a 5.43. So yeah, that's the best second score anyone's holding on to. So he only needs a 5.83. So he doesn't need much to advance into second. And probably needs a 6 to get up to first. So it's not much at all.
That's right. So third goes home with 25th place here. Fourth goes home with 29th place.
Yeah, so this is a battle, man. These guys want to make it to the main event.
That's right, because they're
not chances.
Yeah, they're not results that you want to keep. You know, these are throwaway results, these ones.
Yeah, you know, Mike's fighting to stay on tour, so is Eder. Actually, Eder's requalified, so it's Michael Novi. Mike Stewart's pretty solidified, so this is a big result for Mike Novi here. If Mike can, get a backup score, he's going to really help his cause by advancing.
Yeah, that's right. We saw Novi's in 19th position, and Mike Stewart's actually in 8th position now.
Yeah, so he's pretty sweet for requalifying.
Yeah. So we're just, it's coming down to the business end, as we said before. Chase O'Leary was sitting right on the cusp at 16th and not getting through that heat. Yeah, so
it'd be pretty painful for Chase.
Another painful 29th result for Chase. So, and that's a throwaway result for him. But you know what? Coming down to this end, There's only 2 events left after this.
Yeah.
We go to Puerto Rico in November, then we go to Canary Islands in December.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. Finishing off in the Canaries as usual. Last year had some big waves at Fronton for that final day, really heavy. I mean, saw Jason Finley and Mitch Rollins just battling it out in these heavy, heavy conditions, and really cool, really impressive surfing by those two in that final day and those big slabs.
That's right. We've had Pipeline, our first stop,
Yeah,
which
Pipe,
you won.
Yeah, Pipe was pumping this year. I was
Pumping,
really psyched.
best pipe I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was the best pipe I surfed in a contest, and it was just flawless. And I was so stoked to just come away with a win there. You know, just against guys like Mike Stewart was in the final, and we had Dave Winchester in the final, and as well as Sam Bennett. So those guys were just ripping, and come away with a win there. It was pretty cool. I was thrilled.
That's right. And then we went to the box where we saw Mitch Rollins take that one out.
Yeah, man, Mitch. You know, he finally got his victory after like 8 years, you know, back on tour, and he was so happy. And it sparked him, you know. He's in the world title race. He's waiting, and look at this one up and riding.
Novi just too deep. They're not getting around that.
Just getting stuck. Wow. Yeah, he used his priority there, Leo. So.
Jones just landing right on his legs there. So Jonesy just coming unstuck there.
Wow, Jones.
Not having much luck there, but he did get a 5.43 for that invert before. So he's got a pretty good score there for that invert. He doesn't have a backup score yet. Jonesy's looking like he's going to be chasing a 7 or a 6 or 7.
Up and riding. Great bottom turn. What's he going to do here? Oh, has to cut out.
Tucks through. Nice milkshake there for Etta.
Yeah, so he's leaving Mike Stewart out the back with priority, man. This is huge.
We just had a bit of water fall on our heads, myself and Jeff. We had a storm here last night.
Yeah, it rained really hard.
There's still a bit of water remaining on the roof, and it's come through and landed on me and Jeff. So we just had a little bit of a hiccup there, but we're all good.
We got a lot of computer equipment here, so it's pretty sensitive. So we're really stressed out. I mean, we want to make sure this feed doesn't drop out on you guys, and so you can watch this excitement that's happening in front of our eyes. And we'll see some good waves coming in right now. Yep, no one going, so you're not missing much. But there's the results at the moment. Eder in first, Mike in second, Novi in third. He only needs a 3.6, and Jones Russell in fourth only needs a 5.8. So I mean, anything can happen. We'll see if these guys can better their scores. I'm sure Novi is going to be capable of bettering his score, but so is Stewart and so is Jones. Eder has a 4.5, which is a pretty strong backup at the moment, and we'll see.
So you can see what the judges are awarding here. They're awarding Stewart's barrel as the second best wave in this heat, with Novi's backflip being the better wave. Which, I mean,
Eder Luciano up and riding.
Depends what, you don't know what they're sort of, the way they see it though, Jeff. I personally think that we haven't seen many barrels today, and that Mike barrel was pretty good.
It was a great barrel, great technique.
But on the other hand, Novi's backflip was pretty big.
Yeah, I think if Mike had stuck that Rolo, they probably would have been the highest scoring wave of the heat, but he just came unstuck.
That's right, yeah.
So
we see Jones just sort of fighting that rip there, trying to get in position. Yeah, he's getting desperate now, Jonesy. You see him starting to stress a little. 11 minutes remaining.
Yeah, 11 minutes. So it's not a lot of time. I mean, it's enough time for a situation change for sure, because they each can get a couple more waves here for sure. They have a couple more scoring opportunities left, perhaps 2 or 3, and we'll see what the waves coming in. There looks like a wave at the moment. Looks like Jonesy pulling back, opting not to go.
There's a set coming, I think. Let's see if anyone's going to have a look at this.
Yeah, so we got Eder sitting out there with probably third priority. Mike has first priority, so that's looking really strong for Mike Stewart. He's got pole position in the lineup. He's in second place. That's really helpful for him, but the lineup is really spread out. So we see Jones Russell. I look outside my my window, and I see him paddling down south. And so he's doing pretty good by paddling down, getting away from other competitors. And so third priority is in for Jones Russell. So he's Eder Luciano has fourth priority. Mike Stewart has first. Novi has second priority. And here we go, Michael Novi. Might be the wave he needed to get out of the situation. Yep, that's going to be a score. Is that going to be at a 3.6? That'll be really interesting what the judges give for that, Leo, because he wasn't a critical move, but it was really smooth, a nice bottom turn, nice spin off the lip. It's one move wave, which is pretty common here in Porto. But what was the degree of difficulty? That's what the judges are going to be looking at, and will they deem it worthy of that 3.6 to change the situation?
Yeah, 3.6. It's going to go close. I think you'll probably get a 4 for that. But here we see Eda Luciano having a look, pulling out. Nothing there for Eda.
So Mike's being really patient out there. He's just kind of sitting around. And I'd like to see Mike get a little more active and busy. But, he's a 10-time world champion. He knows what he's doing. We know he needs to advance. So Novi does not get the score. He gets a 2.93. So he just stays in second. In third. He's still in third place. It didn't help his situation at all.
2.93 for that.
So Mike dodging a bullet there. Mike needs to, improve on his 3.75. Okay. So we have fourth place, Jones Russell, needing a 5.6 or so to get into second place. Michael Novi only needs a 3.6, and Mike Stewart is in second place, needing only a 4.5, I think, to get first. So it's not much in between everybody, and wow, time is ticking by pretty quick. 8 minutes left. We're going to see exactly what happens here. What's going to happen here?
Yeah, 8.5 minutes remaining. Novi having a look at this one, pulling out. Just kicking out the back there.
Yeah.
He knows he's not going to get the score on that. He's being patient, Novi. He needs a big score. He needs to knock Stewart down. He needs to get up there in the first or second to qualify here, advancing through to round 3. Like I said, every single heat today have been so tight, only a few points between first and fourth. As you see again, Eda on 11.6 in first, and Jones on 7 points in fourth, without really a backup score. So
yeah, there's the judges up top. Those are the guys that are writing down the scores. We see Pat Caldwell, one of the legends of the sport, Chico Garantino, the head judge up there, and we have some really great judges working the system, and we're pretty lucky to have these bodyboarder people that used to bodyboard. Simon Thornton, exactly. Look at Simon. All eyes up there for everyone. It's an intense job they got today, and a real thankless one. So thanks, judges. You guys are doing a great job, and we're really happy that they're here for us.
Like I said to Lester before, you only hear about them when they're in the spotlight after a complaint.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you win. You were thanking them after pipe, weren't you, this year?
Oh yeah, there's definitely boxes of chocolate being sent out, roses, flowers. These guys deserved it.
That's right.
Gosh, look at the time. It's almost 7 minutes left. The guys are out the back. Mike Stewart has not used his priority yet. He's, being really patient and picky with that. He knows he needs a good score. He needs to improve on a 3. So and we got Novi up and riding. Here it is.
Yeah, Novi, let's see. Pulls in tight here under the score.
That's huge.
Punches a roll out off the top there. That's huge for Novi.
That's going to take him straight to first. That's one of the best waves we've seen today. Big barrel. Best waves we've seen in this heat. Barrel to move, so that's going to put him straight to first.
It's a good combination there. That's what the judges are looking at.
Exactly. So Mike Stewart.
Get a barrel and then a maneuver.
Yep, clean maneuver. And so let's watch the sporting bet replay. Look at him tucking into a nice quick pit. Wow, nice barrel. A lot of speed. Wow. So that was a great wave by Michael Novi. He knows how to compete. So Mike Stewart's going to be in a bit of a bother here. He's going to need a score.
Definitely. And it's going to push Stewart into third.
Mike goes to first. Eder's in second. So what's going to happen here? Mike has been really quiet the last 10, 15 minutes. He hasn't caught much waves. We need him to see the 10-time world champion catch some waves because we know he's got the talent to get out of this heat. And Jones Russell as well. Jones is just sitting. Jones is hunting those waves down. Jones is waiting by those rights for his magical right again. We'll see what happens here because with only 5.5 minutes remaining, this is going to be really crucial for all competitors. Novi's looking pretty safe in that first place spot, but Eder, Mike, and Jones could all change the situation pretty easily. It's going to be really interesting.
So Jeff, talking about your podcast, going back to that, mate, you must be pretty proud and pretty stoked with that video that Richard Lawney's edited for you, and spent time here shooting. Captured that nice section you got. It's one of the highest, most viewed clips ever on the internet.
Yeah, it was
body
really
wanting
cool.
clips.
Yeah, really cool that he did that. Look at Eder Luciano up and riding. What's he going to do here? Oh, that's a good way for Eder. See if he can finish it. No, he can't finish it, so that may not even improve Eder's situation. Mike Stewart duck diving out the back. But yeah, back to my podcast. I was thrilled that we had to spend a couple weeks here with Richie Larney, and he edited a great clip for me. And I'm just stoked that everyone really liked it. You can check it out on Vimeo. It's called Hub's Mexican Dream. It was really awesome.
Here we go. Novi taking off on this. He's going to get a big section here. What's he going to do? Oh, big backflip for Novi. Can he make this? He's just fighting in the... Nah, the scene's board pop up.
Yeah, he's already in first, so that, it's not going to matter for him that he didn't make it. It wasn't a clutch situation. That's why he probably went for the big move, big backflip there. Mike Stewart sitting out the back, sets coming in, just closing out. Jones Russell, where's Jonesy? He's dodging these sets as well. I mean, wow.
Jonesy really needs a backup score here.
4 minutes left. These guys are stressing. Jonesy and Mike Stewart, what are they going to do?
And Jeff, you're actually the former winner here. You won last year.
Yeah.
You beat Ryan Hardy in the final.
It was a great
final. In trying conditions. I think it was about 12 feet. I remember I was commentating the event last year, and I watched you do that massive air reverse in the final, which pushed Ryan in the second.
Yeah, it was
Must
really
be pretty
fun.
proud to win here last year. How'd that feel?
I was so thrilled, man. It was such a dream to come here and surf in those kind of big conditions against like the best in the world. Guys like Ryan Hardy, he's a maniac in big waves. So to come up against a win against guys like that, I was just so stoked. One of the highlights of my year for sure. Anytime you take a win here at a GSS event, it's really special because the level of riding is so high and so many factors have to come into play for you. So it's pretty amazing. Yeah. I was really blessed.
I mean, we get another performance like that this year, Jeff. You'd be sitting right up there for riding contention for that world title again.
Yeah, we'll see. Just try and make a few heats and just put on some performances for the spectators. Everyone wants to see some good riding out here, and that's what I want to provide. I want to provide some good surfing for everyone, and that's the main thing.
You know what? We'll just throw to a quick advert. A little break in the action here. Check this out.
Yes, punters, welcome to the world of Sporting Bet.
At Sporting Bet, we live and breathe sports and racing. It's what we do day in and day out. That's why we're the punter's favourite, providing top odds and unique promotions on a huge range of markets. And our cutting-edge technology means you can bet anywhere, anytime. So if you're into sports and racing as much as we are, go to sportingbet.com.au today, because there's no better bet than a sporting bet.
Back to the action there. Then Jones Russell tucking into a barrel here. Let's see if he can come out. Oh, Jones Russell comes out of this one and punches a roll. Wow, Jones Russell, he needed that score there. Geez, that's going to really put him back in contention here. Wow. 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining, and Jones is back in this fight.
Wow, so what did they need? I mean, so we saw some great action. Jonesy needed a 6.2.
Here we go. Here we saw Mike Stewart's replay here.
Mike only needed a 4 point, so Mike pulls into this pit, gets pitted, comes out with a nice reverse. We'll see if he improves on his situation here. And it's really good wave of Mike, but Jonesy's was the best.
Jonesy has gonna. This is going to be really tricky because Jonesy's barrel is better than Stewart's.
Yeah.
And the maneuver was better. It was a bigger roll. It was a roll where.
Jonesy,
here we see Jonesy's replay. Look at the pit here.
Fuck. It is intense, man. This
Jeez,
is going to be so close.
Section.
Surprisingly comes out with a lot of speed and the big roll. Wow, that's going to be an interesting score, man. He needs a 6.24.
Wow, Jones has moved into second position.
Mike Stewart's second wave hasn't come in yet, so we'll see.
6.65. Wow, look at this situation. Ed is now in third.
Wow,
he led this heat for 30 minutes pretty much.
34 and a half minutes he led it for. Mike?
Novi pushed him back. As we see Etta here, he knows he's got to dig deep now because he's been pushed back to third.
Fourth. He's in fourth now. Stewart jumped into second with a 5. So it is on, man. Look at these guys.
So now Stewart's jumped back up with his score.
Yeah.
This has gone right down. There's 10 seconds remaining.
Wow,
There's
Mike
10
Stewart.
seconds remaining, and Jones has now been pushed into third.
Mike Stewart.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Look at this. Michael Novy, 13.58. Mike Stewart, 12.58. Jones Russell, 12.08. So 0.4 there between Stewart and Jones, and Etta 11.66.
Wow.
Wow. Etta led this whole heat, finished in fourth. He's packed his
Amazing.
bags. Jones Russell
Oh,
was fourth all the way to that last minute, jumped up to second. Stewart then pushed him back down to third, with Michael